Gay, hello, me again. Back here with another review. This time, you probably guessed what it can be. Hard Day's Night, the third album, and the soundtrack to their first film. This album is a masterpiece, to put it simply. It's the first one they did, which didn't have any covers on it. It's all just original compositions. It's also got, I like these photos of them as well on the back, of the four of them, in the film. Yeah, so the cover, I like the cover as well. I think most Beatles fans have probably recreated this at some point. I've recreated it before with a couple of others. I did Paul's line here, this line, that one there, because they're my favourite ones, I think, because Paul's my favourite Beatle, so that's why I went for Paul's. But anyway, this album, the first half of it, side one, is the soundtrack to the film Hard Day's Night. And then the second half is just songs for the album. They're not in the film, although some of them are meant to be. Right, so it opens up with A Hard Day's Night. This one John sings, with Paul singing bits of it, which John, with the notes that John couldn't reach. This one is a great opening track, especially that riff it opens with, although it's not. It was recently revealed it isn't actually a guitar that's doing it, it's a piano, according to Giles Martin, which is George Martin's son. So, which took me by surprise, because I could have sworn it was a guitar. Anyway, after that we've got I Should Have Known Better. This one I like with a harmonica. John sings this one again. Just a good song, like this one. That's from the train scene in the film. After that we have the third track, If I Fell. This one John sings again. I like this one, nice slow acoustic song. This one's from the scene where I think they're teasing Ringo. I think, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've seen the film. Then we have the fourth track, I'm Happy Just to Dance With You. This one is a Lennon McCartney song again, but George sings it. It's the only song on the album that George sings. I should also point out that Ringo doesn't sing any songs on this album. This one is probably my least favourite on side one. I'm not a big fan of this song, if I'm honest. I find it's not dull, because it is an upbeat, happy song, but it's not the best song in the world, if I'm honest. It's probably the weakest of this side. Anyway, then we have one of the strongest songs on this album, And I Love Her. This one, it's just amazing, really. You know, the riff, that do-do-do-do, that bit, it's just great. George came up with that one. And Paul sings this one, first song he sings on this album. Perfect song, this one. I've also seen him do it live, fantastic. After that we have Tell Me Why, which John sings again. I like Tell Me Why, especially Paul and George's backing vocals are good as well. After that we've got Can't Buy Me Love, the last song on side one that's from the film. Paul sings this one, you've probably heard this one. This is the sort of really heavily played one. This and the title track and I Love Her. But yeah, I like this one. Good song. Good one. That's from when they're running around in the fields after they escape. Then we have side two. None of this is in the film. It opens with Anytime at All, which John sings. I should have pointed out, John sings most songs on this album, actually. Paul only sings 3. This song, it's alright. It's not the greatest in the world, but it's alright. Then we've got I'll Cry Instead. I quite like this song, if I'm honest. Quite like it. Then it's Things We Said Today. This one I really like. This is Paul's last song on the album. Again, George's guitar work on this song really is good. It's a bit of an acoustic song. Good live song as well, this one. After that we've got When I Get Home. John sings this one again. It's alright. It's alright. Nothing special. Then we've got You Can't Do That, which John sings. Probably one of my favourite songs on this album. Absolutely love this song. Great backing vocals from Paul and George. Great lead vocals from John. And this is one of the few songs, I think, where John plays lead guitar rather than rhythm. Or he at least plays the solo, I think, in the middle of it. And then after that we have the closing song of the album, I'll Be Back, which is a great little acoustic song that John sings. And quite a good name for a closing song, I'll Be Back. So yeah, overall, good track listing on this album. I'll show you the inside of it. Same as with the Beatles, really. It's on the Parlophone label. As everything was at this time that they did. They weren't on Apple at this point. But yeah, good solid album, really. I'd give this one 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, yeah. And it's a shame that the next album fell a bit flat. But yeah, I won't talk too much about that just yet. But anyway, I'll see you then. Bye bye.